Good morning from a rather foggy shushitsa. I don't know if you can just make out in the distance. I've parked my van. It's really foggy today while I'm up here. I've not walked in here yet. This is the first time I've walked in here for about 5 or 6 years. This is the entrance gate to the first plot. It's very, very overgrown from what you can see. Just to the immediate left there is a small wall, and that is the property boundary to the left. This here was an old barn. Just see like a few stones here which are going to be really useful for rebuilding things. Oh, there's some absolutely lovely stone here. This is say the remains of a barn from here round to here, and there's some really lovely stone to build a house with. So you saw the boundary on the left hand side there. Just in the distance there you can see a fence post again that's running along the boundary wall to the left. And as we go down, you see the very first house, and I can see straight away that the roof's gone in. I can't quite see the boundary this way at the moment. I'm sure there was some concrete posts here. Oh yes, here we go. There is a track that runs from right to left. I'm just trying to show you the width of the property at the moment. Yep, there's one concrete post there. You can see more concrete posts as they go down to the right hand side of the property. I will go down. There we go. Electricity is right here, and just to see how close it is to a house. And go down here. This is a very, very rough track, and this, say, nobody's been down here for years. That runs down to the centre of the village, and that runs down to where my van is parked. So we go back to the property, or the first one. I think this is what we used to call the blue house. Try not to injure myself. There's a little bit of snow on the ground here from. I'll try and give you some. Ooh. I've never noticed that before, but there's a big hole here. I think that might be either a cesspit or a well. Okay, this house here has got, we used to call them bungalows, but they're not really. It's like there's a lower floor and an upper floor. You go around to the right of this. And there is another building here. Lots of building materials here, because how they stick things together here, there's not much cement in anything, so you can reuse the bricks quite easily. Okay, that's the entrance to the house here. It is really, really overgrown. I'd walk past it, but there's one well here, a freshwater well. And they come back this way, turn around. That's one house here. I think that's what we used to call, say, the blue house. So there's a building there. It's quite hard to see because it just really is so overgrown. A few outbuildings here. Again, usable materials here. This is another house. Although it looks rather sad for itself at the moment. Again, we used to refer to it as a bungalow, but you can see there's a lower floor and an upper floor. I'm not going to climb over here because it looks a bit dangerous to sort of walk there. Going back this way. Not sure. Okay. Again, the roofs have gone in on them. That, I mean, I would salvage them. Okay, next to this, this is what's left of the pink house. This here is a concrete roof structure. I remember going in through that part there, and there are 2 rooms here. Again, another well here. I don't know if you see water down there. Yes, there is water down there. This is actually accessible. See, concrete roof, say 2 rooms to this. And this is actually like a semi-detached type place, because on the other side of it there's another, say again, concrete roof and buildings there. Be extremely careful where walking because there are holes here and there. So this house here was always derelict. We used to refer this as the old woman's house. It had always been fallen down since we've had it. There's a lot of bricks here. Probably about 20 years worth of firewood here, to be honest with you. Looking at the place. Okay. Just trying to work a better way to walk. Oh, beautiful big well here. A bit worrying that they're all open, but there's not a lot I can do about that at the moment. Hey, that really is what's left of the old woman's house. Never ever was any good. There's animal buildings here. There's more. This is the back side of a pigsty. Okay. In all the years I've had this house, I've never ever noticed that this is here. The remains of an outside toilet. I'll try and roughly to get to the boundary edge. That's the edge of the built up area. But I own one more plot. It's here. It's not very big, it's only 970 square meters, and I'm going to say, I guess, the boundary, there's some concrete posts here somewhere from what I could remember. I want to say roughly here is the edge of the plots. I'm sure there are some concrete posts here, but I fail to see them at the moment. Okay, I'll do one more walk by to try I'll show you a bit more what's here, but it's basically just a reverse of the video you've already seen. I'm just safer way back. Back to the outside toilet. These are really prickly. I'll go a different way. There's lots of walnut trees here and fruit trees. There's an outside toilet, back of the pigsties. You see, and get access to the front of there. There we go. That's the front of the pigsties. I'm actually track side of the plots at the moment. It appears rather dark, the video, but there's nothing I can do about that at the moment. I'm actually standing on the boundary wall now. This is the lane that goes down to the centre, like I say. There's a small bridge that leads to other parts of the village. They're on the outside of the boundary now. Lots of bricks. I say, if I was going to do anything, I'd probably save this one here, because it's the furthest away from anything, and there's no gap as such apart from a walkway to this building here. So to join this to this, there'd be absolutely no problems whatsoever. How nature is trying to take it back, but structurally, I mean, if you look at the actual, there's no cracks as such. It's still structurally sound, I'd imagine. So you just can't. Beautiful stone here, absolutely beautiful stone. There again. You see downstairs to the bungalow's cellar. This here. So I would like to go inside, but if I do have an accident inside, and I am here actually on my own. So not really a lot else I can show you, so apart from we'll now walk back to the furthest point. I mean, should you wish to purchase additional plots to this side. There's another couple of abandoned houses which you'd probably get for next to nothing, to be honest with you. I see no point in taking more photographs. You'd see just as much as what is on the video. Okay, and again here we are back to the start of where the rundown barn is. Okay, hope that's enough information.